Hi, today I play Necromancer's Tale. This is free version on G.Round Playtest, so yeah, if you wanna try it, you can play it for free. The link in the description below. G.Round is a community for game devs to improve the game by gathering feedback from users. After you play the game, hello, Mike the Young King. How are you? Yeah, this is G-Round game, so play it and submit your review. And yeah, you will get G point, and with G point you can purchase physical product, mouse, keyboard, headphone, etc. The link in the description below, so yeah. Sign up G-Round and play the game. It's a new game every week. Okay, let's start. Play mode. From the start. From the start demo. The character's backstory, early career, and skill are chosen. Interactive fiction. This demo offers an abbreviated version of interactive fiction. Chapter 1, followed by a portion to follow Chapter 2, Homecoming, which is the intrigue you after you arrive home for father's funeral. Chapter 1, the prologue. Oh. In the year of the Lord 1701, Republic of Venice went to war. Sovereign monarchy of Yosh. Oh my god, lot of text. This was over passage right through the Adriatic Sea through Valley be brought up and war is discussed by future history. I hope there is a narration audio. I'm already overwhelmed. English is not my first language, so and I'm not big fan of history. Passage. Feels like more wars, overstretched, and neither side could afford it more. They backed down. Many lives were lost, and whatever the outcome, each nation would nurse it for some time. The war raged for 6 years. Draining both countries' resources, but the Republic of Venice was older than Russian and had deeper pockets. In the war of archeries, they would win, and both sides knew. Three generals from Russian, two brothers and close friends, together strategized and came up with nothing. They would not win this war. In desperation, one reached out to dark power and were told pilgrimage to Golgotha. With no other avenue, they spent 1 month sailing south of Jerusalem. Where they docked under cover of darkness. On the hill where the main name Jesus died, they met a figure too old to identify as a man or a woman. It offered them a book and already ancient things made of pale leathers and filled with symbols that hurt their eye to look upon. The thing smiled, and they took a smile made of too many teeth. What? Jesus? Full of dread for what they do. They said for another month to get home. Things had gone badly the time they were away. Soon they would have to surrender and fashion fall into decline, and it was unlikely to survive. Whatever doubt the man had about using the knowledge in the book, their mind was set now. They cast its pages open and chanted dark incarnations. And what? And what is it? An L-O? And low? I don't know what that means. These are dead woke up on the earth that night. Undead sailors forced themselves in Venetian boats. Soldiers dragged themselves from battlefields and plowed up on shadow ground to drive Venetians from the war was won. The Venetians could not fight Russians in possible numbers. They surrendered. The book was shut and the dead were dead once more. The book was destroyed, but the world had noticed Russian had dark magic and no shame in using it. Many enemies without and within were born that day. 1711. 3 years later, the child was born to one of the generals involved, unleashing the spell. Oh, baby. Not that cute. Beautiful baby boy, beautiful baby girl. Beautiful baby girl. What are your name? Oh, me? It's me? I'm not girl. Can I go back? You're named Tar. The night you were born, a blood moon hung low in the sky. Oh, you can choose. There was a storm night you were born. Ship was calling it, doomed to be dragged into the ocean for a blow. Blood moon. A comet passed overhead that night, one that cycled between purple and green. Does it matter? Yeah, of course, blood moon. Constitution, knowledge, analyze. Oh. Shepherds took their flock in an old woman. Lit candles in the window, word of such an omen. Content abbreviated for demo. Okay. Okay. You were born into wealth and status and had all you could wish for. But your parents never had another child and your father was often preoccupied with his work. Your mother, distant, sickly and delirious. You heard another mother say, Hoffman, the family steward, raised you more than they. It was a lonely childhood. 1718. You are 8 years old. You play with friends from school. You poor boy. Deirdrick and Flip, your father, disapproves. You play in the graveyard outside the city. Nice graveyard. Nobody goes there without an armed guard. But children do not care for such things. Children are small and fast and can outrun girl. Girl? Ah, girl. Oh, girl. At least when the sun is up. One day as you play you hear rustling coming from some trees. You all freeze. Then a stone whizzes out of green and hits you on the head. You stare in disbelief, a slow trickle of blood running down your face, partially blocking sight from your left eye. Okay, the leaves part your cousin Lucas 10 years step out. 10 years you see. You scan the tree line and spot Sophia, a girl you recognize from school. A group of other children from the city emerge from the tree line. You recognize the leader, a boy named what? A group of other children emerge. You shouldn't be here, he calls out. It's against the rule. He punches and palms. of his hand. This is for your own good. You pick up a stick and stand your ground. You don't tell me what to do. You scan the area and spot guard patrolling the wall. They stand tall, but you know what really scares them. Go ahead, my father will be interested to find out which orphan beat me up. Okay, we count on you, father. Analyze. 1. They all knew who your father was. It was, in truth, probably why they had come to fight with you, but they had not considered the consequences, not until now. They broke pretty fast. First one, then another. Oh no, they broke! G.Round was the last to give up. You won't have your father around to protect you forever, he said as he retreated. You forget about this comment until the day. Many years later, you ride back into town to bury your father. 1721. One morning your mother comes to your school. She takes you out even though classes are not finished. She says everything is okay, but you do not believe her. It's her appearance that gives her away. Her mannerism typical. Her presence alone is a warning. Acuity. Your mother never comes to your school when you were too young to go alone. Hoffman brought you. Now you'll travel alone. She has never come here. She brings you around the town. First you stop to buy sugared apples. Then she takes you shopping, new clothes, new books, new toys, a luggage trunk. She brings you to the castle with some whispered words and coins exchanged. The guard lets you into grounds. You go to the pond and throw bread and watch fish pop their heads up to steal from the ducks. You walk the city wall and the two of you take in view the sea to the west, a hill to the south of forest to the east, and beyond the northern tree line, the road that leads to the capital. That, she tells you through teary eyes, is where you're going. You won't understand until you're older. Maybe you're not even then. You need more than I can give you, more than I can be. You protest. She cries. When she stops crying, she doesn't remember where you are. How you got there. A watchman brings you home. There your father glares at you, angry at you, upsets your mother, angry at your non-compliance. Hoffman brings you to your room to help you put your new clothes and books and toys into your new trunk. He tells you that she loves you, that this for the best. You don't believe him. A few days later, your carriage rides out of town. Children's stories events like this happen on rainy days, but today is sunny and clear skied. As the carriage crests a hill, you can look back at the city and see it all: the farms, the walls, the gloves, robes, castle, the streets, your home. How do you feel as you are taken away? I am angry. I hurt. I don't understand what I did wrong for them to stand away like this. I wonder, will I ever understand? A deep betrayal might be after me, not discard. I want it and tossed aside this acuity in knowledge investigate. 2022, a year has passed more quickly than you might have expected. Winter first falls slightly outside. You watch from your door and reflect on your time. This year was hard on you. You started many fights. You ended many too. You are thankful for library here. Book had been your salvation. You took to the new life quickly, making many friends. You directed physical activity, join the running team. You kill the time by dreaming up scheme and acting. You have befriended some of the more unsavory children. Okay, I gotta choose. Okay, you started many fights, you ended many. Strength. You met enemy, yes, but also gained a lot of respect. Many of the students here are from prominent families and understand the might makes right mentality. 17, 20. Your schooling is done now, your time here is over. You spent much of the what to do. In the end, you decided to continue with education. Ultimately, you decided to follow in your father's footsteps to join military. One of your professors said she saw something, a spark that would see you well in the world of totally education. You are unsure where this will lead you. You wanted a life of experimentation and discovery. This was more important to you than riches. 1726 content abbreviated for demo. 1727. You are nearly 2 years in training now, and it goes largely as expected. You miss home, but the pang grows less as time passes. One day you learn that class has been an audience with great scientist Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton? Wow. When you enter his home in Hampshire, a young lady, his niece you later learn, bring you into the drawing room where he is having afternoon tea. A teacher and 11 students of you and you, a great man welcoming both of you. You know that he no longer had the flowing white locks you've seen painting. He was bald and his skin was sunken. So he composed himself well as he greeted the others. When he came to you, he looked at you for a moment, eyes wide and mouth baring teeth. He pointed the bony finger at you and screeched, "Who is the woman with whom death walks? Why has she taken the reaper to me? My time is not nigh, and I shall not go. Be gone, herald of the death angel." What? What do you mean? The old man continued to shriek at you, going so far as to throw tea at you. Rude? So rude. You left the class. Mate told you he took some calming down before he would continue with the talk and hurried. This trace distracted through. Rude old man. Word reached you a month later that Newton had died. He was peaceful in his sleep and said to be of natural complications in line with his deteriorating health. Yeah, people die. People die. Everybody dies. A few days later, letter arrived telling me a civil war of sorts has broken out in Homeland. A rich, powerful, undead sorcerer has begun raising the dead and marches on the whole capital. So far, its armies show no sign of moving out of Russian, but Venetian and Habsburg forces are amassing on their respective border to repel anything that tries to cross them. You spend the next year following the news as it comes, conflicting reports in the newspapers and the occasional letter from home. Eventually, word reaches you that the Lich has been defeated, that its forces collapsed as the final blow was struck. Your father was at that battle, as was your uncle. You learn your uncle was wounded but is well. Neither man died, though the same cannot be said for thousands of others in the country. Many times you think of your terrible meeting with Newton. You read up on his other work, his alchemical and eschatological studies, his scouting of the Bible for clues to the nature of existence, and cannot help but wonder what he had read that led him to see your nation's struggle in your face before word of it had reached you. 1729. Your training complete. You land your first post. You secure a teaching position in the city of Camille. An archaeological dig in I can't hires you to help with excavation. You work in laboratory now. Laboratory. Acuity. Your training complete. You assist the priest, Sarabat, with his study. His work is varied and unfocused. He works with magnets for a time. They move studying plant. One night, while taking a break from long day, you both go out there. He sees something far above tiny against vastness of space. A comet large enough to be seen with the naked eye. You don't know it, but that is the largest comet to ever pass by Earth. You saw the comet too, but you also saw something else. Something Savarat did not. You saw 3 other comets follow the. You saw a second comet circling them. Night you dreamed of the 2 angels, flashing as they fell from the heavens, one shining and golden, the other dark and cold. They smashed into the earth, leaving a bottomless hole, as dust was whipped around by powerful, angry wind. Dark one climbed up. You awoke in a cold sweat. You have never told anyone about second comet or the dream. Content abbreviated from demo. 1733. When you learned for father death you at work, they resting in home. On a date. Resting in home. Constitution. The ringing at the door alarmed you. It was too late for visitors. Unlikely intruder would ring a bell, but nonetheless you armed yourself. When you opened the door, the young woman must have seen your weapon, perhaps just your expression, gasped. She apologized for delivering this news too. The letter hit you hard. You fell to your knees. There is a doorway with that scared young woman unsure what to say. Now days later, your carriage crests the hill toward the sun blasting off the red and yellow bricks and of the blue sea. You are almost home. Home to see my mom. Bury my mom. Now never. To reclaim my life here now that man who sent me. Analyze. Okay. Oh, you can choose. Quick set. Can I change appearance? Okay. You can change later. Then what was this? This was kind of meaningless. Okay. But yeah, it's good. Change. You wander from the north gate. Forge had been climbing at steps surrounded all sides by orcs was and we saw a young woman accosted by two brigands. My coachman called to me. Klaus, should we stop, sir? Yes, at once. No drive, my man. I hastened. Father's funeral. Just increased. When I looked again, there stood old hag in defiant pose. Hands on her hips. Oh, you can change the camera. The young woman was gone, and two men scrambling in cover of the forest. The weapon cast aside in wow, there. Carriage came to sudden stops which jolted. I had a thought that on my turn home after so many years that I would watch it all rising up over the gates, the right to my family home. But I troubling. I had clearly tried to stay awake. Still, I was home. Perhaps I was, but when I stepped out, I was advised to do it by Hoffman. I accepted him to be long retired by now. Despite his age, he stood tall. Greeted. Welcome home, my lord. I trust your journey was a pleasant one. As the best one could have expected, given the circumstances. I've returned home, burying my father, Albrecht. It was not a pleasant journey. Tiring. Get my bag. Skill check. You're making a skill check. It's level 2 analyze check. This means that you need 2 level of analyze. Pass it. Your skill is less than 2, then you can spend points from your skill pool. Make up balance. Your skill pool refills at the start of the. Do I have? I've returned from home. Do something. Mirror. Then their skill point, let it pass for me. Hey Howren, skill check for skill issues. This game is... oh, my live 2D model broke my blocking text. So much reading and I'm overwhelmed. Hoffman was always an indecipherable side. To my father, he showed no emotion in most things. To study him would do little to give away that he largely raised my father and followed him to numerous wars. So when he froze for a moment, I know. What is it? I would make sure to discuss later, in a more private setting. What is this? He paused a moment. Okay. It has already happened, my lord. He was cremated and entombed yesterday. We did not receive word of your arrival, and your uncle hastened the events, as your mother's health has been understandably poor since the passing. I am sorry you found out this way. I was shocked at this, and I am sure that Albrecht noticed. If you wish to go to inside to compose yourself, my lord, I shall follow along with luggage. It took me a moment, but I nodded and left him. We found discussed this matter away from the prying ears of the coachman. I traveled all this way, and they have already had us. Yeah. What should I do? Oh, I can walk. Finally. After 30 minutes of the starting game, now I can walk. Please, my lord, go inside and I follow along the bags when I pay the driver. Okay. I'm already so tired. I should. The boat had been trended to wonder if it was zeros in? Zeros? I have fond memory of jumping into a seafront. Hence, Jedrick and Flip long hot sun. But just as I remember. It's cavernous perhaps, but still unimpressive. With a grand staircase leading up to the bedroom and private office, there was no sign of any of our servants, however. And there besides, my mother, Lambert, fire. Julia. My mother looked to be walking from a rest. As I approached, she raised her hand to block the light as she looked at me. She didn't seem pleased to see me, and shooed me off with a wave of her. What the? Away, ghost. I'm too tired to be haunted this. I came home for father burial, but I am told it happened already. Mother, it's me. I decided it was best to leave. Was it? Oh yes, I think it might have. I recall. No, that was dream, I think. I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, she's... Again? Oh, it's me, Tar. Cognition washed over her face. Oh, my baby has returned. Your father will be so glad to see. Then she trailed off. Your father, oh no. I decided it was the best. What can I get? Oh god, this font. Please. I can inconsolable at the loss of Uncle Bill feeling. If you need this, please, I think I can do just Lucas. Hint, you can. Damn. I gotta read all of them? Oh no. Like skip. I have no time. Yeah, beautiful picture. This comes for too much text to read. Yeah. This is genre, this game, but can I? Oh, okay. Oh! Please. Make it one sentence. Oh god. I have no time reading all of this. This is demo. I recognize now these people. Traits. Can double click. Too much reading. Let's play piano. Oh, booze. Trait of my father's most precious one. Why has this setting in the entrance hall? Care of my father's precious one. The syllabus hasn't gotten useless. Why are these? Where is the rest of the armor? I should ask out. My possessions such as some changes of cloth value. When exalted, Albrecht, I can how to pronounce his name. He was standing in the lobby. Can I help you? Tell me more. Funeral. Weight shifted. As you would expect, a grand event is a soldier. God. Your uncle spoke, then the cremation. Once the ashes gathered, they were marched through the crypt where his family. If the ghoul chased out any occasion, the ghost would have a suitable child. Hint of pride showed across his face, then the most honorable burial possible. Your uncle has commissioned a statue for the town center. Nasatya Singh has been hired for the task, and at no small cost. The name meant nothing to me, but Albrecht seemed to feel her work. Befitting my father's memory. I saw my mother. She was the old man inhaled deeply and sighed. Yes, she's been declining rapidly. Father passed. Not sleeping, confusion, losing sense of where she is. I'm hoping you'll return. Anchor host. I'm sure that in a few days, when the pain lessens, she sleep better, properly, normally. Until then, she wanders a little lost, and I help her get sleep when she can. Yes, I am sure she will be. Time Master, I'm sure of it. Other doctors in her? Other priests? Oh no. No, but there is nothing a doctor can do for her. Bar lock her away in that house. I won't allow that. Sorry, Master. Why was it so soon? His death. Surely they could wait another day for me to arrive. There was no word that you would arrive, and your uncle was worried that Shroud would try to take the body. The Shroud? I had thought that all worshippers of the Lich would have been taken care of by now. But clearly that was not the case. Even your father part in the war, his corpse was made for valuable trophy. I'm surprised that she's done by now. Your uncle has tried, but they are hard to find. They do not advise themselves, you understand. Then what makes him so sure there are any left? There were many mortals who fought on the Lich's side in the war. Not all were found. Your uncle believes that those who survived out there, waiting. Do they have the ability to raise the dead? I thought that was lost with the Lich. It is hoped so. It had hoped so. Presumption is that they are waiting, hoping for a new Death Lord to rise. Taking the body would be more gesture of resistance. Why would anyone living let themselves to an undead soul? It is hard to say. For some, this life isn't enough, I suppose. They want for some times. Or maybe they just want to see others suffer, but I speculate. What? I have more questions about this. Albrecht, your letter didn't mention how my father died. A sharp look from him then. He must not have wanted the question, but surely he expected it. Forgive me, my lord, but I must confess I am embarrassed to tell you. He was found dead in the bush around the back of the house. The smell of alcohol strong off. The herbalist Halen performed the autopsy and said it was failure of his heart brought on by an overindulgence in liquor. The herbalist? Does this place have no doctors? Why not a surgeon? I am afraid I do not know why. He's learned a man, I suppose. Drunk in the bush? Yes, some broken bottles were found scattered around him. With the funeral, I not have time to tidy the area. Should you wish to look, it's around the back of the house. Who found him? The groundkeeper found him as he began his morning chores. Anticipating my next question, Albert cut me off. Nikos is not here. He no longer works for the family. Why not? Perhaps a discussion best left for now, but in belief, with your father's passing, the family's financial affairs are in flux. I could ask of my father's death no longer. Why is this place so untidy? We were in the midst of selling some pieces. I believe your father's passing has left the family finances under pressure. A conversation for once you are settled in, I think, Master Ta. Tell me more about this financial issue. Master, I cannot say much about it. I'm still not clear on it all myself. Your father, it seems, had managed to run down his finances. While alive, he was keeping things going through, just enough to mask it from me. When things settle more, and with your permission, I will bring to go through the finances his office to make sense of the situation. I absently nodded in agreement as I considered what my father had done. Perhaps I should look through these documents in my father's office as well. Okay. I'm trying to find whiskey and ham, or perhaps brandy. All I can find is wine. I cannot say, my lord. Perhaps you could check his office or bed chamber for personal supply. I decided to bid him farewell and go on with my day. What is next objective? Crimes and misdemeanor while committing a crime. Oh, that kind of game. You have to store your weapon in your bag. Not to-do list. I need to talk about. I should find out about herbalist. I should find Nick. I should search others of it. Okay. Nice. Run. Where's father's of? Okay, my parents' bedroom. Even now, you can use right math. Additional instruction. Equal. Strange stone. Fancy dress. Let's wear fancy dress. Hey, I'm wearing fancy dress. You cannot do it. I wore fancy dress. It doesn't reflect on the appearance, fortunately. Diary of Barclay, late 1650s. It's so many years ago. My father's study, where he spent most of his a portrait of what is this? Ah, I can't see. It looks like there's something up there. I could probably reach it. Q, auxiliary. Climb onto the shelf to read. A copy of a book called Gulliver's Travels. That of either would be well done for you. Admit all book on these shelves. Title My father wouldn't need it any longer. I decided to strap the family blade, my blade, now to my waist. Oh, nice. Got blade? Yeah, I got blade. Can I kill everyone? Drawer were locked. I needed to find a key. I have a key. Some personal item of others. Okay, nice. Let's equip. I wore bluestone glove. I wore leather glove. Strange trinket. My father's dead. A pile of maps and writing scattered across it. It seems he was deceased later called from. I examined the papers. It was scattered of personal and academic papers. My father was not to mine. A particularly I learned man, so I was surprised to see writing zombie. No zombie. Dosimos. This game talked too much. I looked at it. A globe of the world. Oh no. Where should I go next? Herbalist. Prison. Damn, it's already 50 minutes. But I wasn't his office, he'd I used to wait for look at whatever he just been. Game. How do I tell the feedback of this game? Too much text. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's well made. There's no bug I encountered yet. If you like reading, it's good game, but oh no. When my cousin Lucas stayed while I wonder when the last take overwhelming, not for everyone. Oh, how to get there? My old room. It was strange being back. I felt the same every time I would really be was same was seen years prior. It just place I came to. Just a place to. Can I get? Yay! Now Where's my pants? Oh, leather. A dusty storeroom where my father kept adventure day. This was another room I had been forbidden to enter as a child. Forbidden room. Treasure chest. Oh, gun! Musket pistol. What is this? Jar. Linen bag. Door always locked. Understandable as it is only place of refuge. He's kinda sus. This is always wine. My father's drink rack bottle of wines. Only wine. One of my favorite places in this house. Many was the night when Albert would bring me here to fix me late snack once mother and father had gone to bed. Jar. I got a lot of jar. What should I do with it? I took fork. Nice. I took cleaver. Nice. Yay, food. Grease green. Stove. Assorted food. Assorted food. Gather for the orphan. Can I burn? The stove emits acid fumes. What? You can burn. I took cooking pot. I took cooking pot. It's burning. I took ladle. I took cooking pot. Apple. Action. Cooking pot of grease. I gotta find. Get out of here. Juliana. Why is that damn cook big? Back soon and they're nothing new? You gotta I did not have vessel in my hand. I have yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, I have a jar. I feel the jar is full. I have more to take care of at home for 3 point. Mess of a whiskey bottle. This is where his father died. A mess of a whiskey bottle lay scattered. He'll check note. I don't recall my father being a whiskey drinker. I spotted a small key half buried in dirt. It must have fallen from my father's pocket. When he was here, I put him back. Surely he'd be But all I had seen inside was wine and ordered something to adds up. Hey, you talk too much. Now I could see. She had been dealing with something. Significant father had been precarious leading up to death. Does it mean? With my mother's illness, I was de facto head of the house. I will stream another game soon. No, I plan to start at 9 AM already past. I gotta find. Was it herbalist? A familiar face appeared. Who are you? Oh, hugging. Oh, friends, Dedrick. Ah, it is you. I saw the carriage pull up and hope. Dedrick, my childhood friend. His demeanor was cheerful as ever. And oblivious considering the circumstances. Pretty good to see you. How are you? After a moment, Penny dropped. Well, yes, of course. A funeral, terrible thing. I was at shame. You weren't. You'd have liked. He trailed off as he heard him rubbed the back of his head and stared thoughtfully at the ground. Derek, you old fool. You haven't changed a bit. He laughed and the tension was cut. I'm sorry, Ta. Here I am years after that. I'm no different. Put into mouth. Not like you. You're a man of the world now. An academic, I'm told. Yes, I'm looking for short-term work now though. For all my troubles, I've still end up back. Well, there are plenty of offering about the place. I'm sure you'll find something. Look, meet me for a drink in the Garnet's Tavern later, and then we'll have a right proper catch-up. I look forward to it. Sure, why not? I guess I didn't. Better line up. Where's Garn Tavern? Oh, sorry, you won't know her yet. She only brought it last year. It's tavern on the other side of the river, cross the bridge at the marketplace. Here I mark it on your map. Do you have anything idea where I might find employment? It was lovely to meet you again, Cedric. I'll take my leave for see you again. His herbalist? I find the herbalist. Where is the herbalist? There you go. What's going on here? Oh no. Don't talk about man's wife like that. I said nothing. Ah, my face. Stop this right now. What are you idiots doing? Is it my work? Tell me, do you see the great ranger? A crate waiting to be loaded onto your horse? Oh, do you? I was rhetorical. I don't care why you are fighting. I care why you are fighting in my town. The workers were silent now, no doubt, fearing that this was another rhetorical question. I suspected it was not. Your silence deafens me. God, what I'd give for competent worker. Back to work, all of you. Expect today's wages to be short, to cover my loss of earning from this idiocy. The foreman left, muted grumbling from the crowds as they returned to work themselves. I wonder if his comment about worker was real or just angry. Hey dude. The man's handsome face was swollen and bloody, and he inhaled sharply as he touched it. Hello there. There's an unfortunate incident. My name is Tar. Hello to you too. I am Raman. He reached out his hand and warmly shook my arm. What was it all about? Darius says I spoke ill of his wife, but he lies. The man is not even married. Then why would he say such a thing? Why attack you? He is Persian and I am Venetian. He turned on me so others could take him into their fold. It is stupid and a selfish plan. Where do I find Harbor Master? He is in his office today. I will not disturb him, or our fighting has made him angry. Would you bring me to him? I wish to ask him about work on the harbor. My friend, I cannot go anywhere right now. Theodore split my lip and loosened a tooth. I can barely stand. He's shouting when my head does not ache. If bring you some medicine, he will introduce me. His face contorted as he left. His shoulders slumped and he said, I have few friends right now, so yes, I would repay your kindness. There is an apothecary near the marketplace, over the side of the river. He pointed inland past the dock. Harbor Master. But I need Harbor Master. I need to meet Harbor Master, but before that I have to find herbalist, and gardener, groundkeeper, ex-groundkeeper. There are signs from that if you can read this, even higher. Oh, tavern. Blacksmith. Where am I? Okay. Oh, it's over an hour. If you wanna try this game, you can play it for free because it's free demo. The link in the description below. Sign up G.Round, play, join the playtest. 2 new games every week. Yeah, submit review and get G point, and buy physical merch, G.Round merch, like a mousepad, headphone, keyboard with G point. Yeah, don't forget to joining the giveaways. Their giveaway kind of generous, not that competitive. If you submit survey and reviews, you can get some. I won a lot of yeah, giveaway. So in the future live stream. Yeah, thank you for visiting, guys.